welcome to New Japan Pro Wrestling's Royal Quest II predictions. I am Slim and I am joined by absolutely nobody. Because I'm the champion, obviously, and nobody wanted to do it because, I don't know, they're idiots. So Seth couldn't be here because he didn't want to be, I'm pretty sure. And Joe, well, that horse's ass didn't want to be here because he has shit to do. I don't know. He's just in a horse's ass. He's a horse's ass. He couldn't take these belts from me even if his life depended on it. So, let's get into the predictions. We're going to do both nights in this one video. Yeah. First night is kicked off with Dan Maloney versus Gabriel Kidd. And I know who Gabriel Kidd is, so I'm taking him. Then the next match is a tag team match between the United Empire's Great O'Khan and Gideon Gray against Michael Oku and Ricky Knight Jr. I don't know who any of those except the Great O'Khan is, so I'm going with him. Then we've got Jazzy Cabot and Kenji versus Ava White and Alex Windsor. I only know Jazzy Cabot, so I'm going her. Then we've got LIJ's Tetsuya Naito, Sonata, and Hiromu Takahashi versus Suzuki Goons, Zack Sabre Jr., El Desperado, and Doki. And, I mean, that's... I know who all of them are, so I can't just use that excuse. But I'm going to go with LIJ simply because Doki's on the other team. I think Doki's going to lose it for him. Then we've got Chaos's Kazuchika Okada and Tomohiro Ishii versus TMDK's Jonah and Bad Dude Tito. I'm going to go with TMDK here. I will get to the reason why later. It does factor into another thing. Then we've got Hiroshi Tanahashi and the Gorillas of Destiny, which is Tamatonga, Hikuleo, and Jado, versus Bullet Club's Jay White, Carl Anderson, Doc Gallows, and Gato. It's a hard one, this one, but I think I'm going to go with Tana and the Gorillas of Destiny because I think that Tamatonga needs to win his first tag match with Hikuleo, so makes sense, I guess. Then we've got an IWGP Tag Team Championship match between we got FTR and Aussie Open. Now, as an Aussie, I should probably pick Aussie Open, but I'm not. I'm picking FTR because obviously they're going to win. I think this is their first defense of the titles, or second. They haven't defended the titles very much, so I think that they're probably going to keep them on them just so they can. Then we've got Will Osprey versus Shota Umino, and I think that one's a pretty easy one. I think Will Osprey wins that regardless as to if Jon Moxley shows back up, because he could. Obviously, it's Mox. I think that if he was to show up, he would probably do it either after the match to save Shooter or not, or come out with him, but I think it'd be more likely for him to save him, so yeah, I don't know. But I'm going Will Ospreay because I don't think Will Ospreay's losing that. Let's move to night 2, and we're going to kick things off with Suzuki Goons, El Desperado and Doki versus Michael Oku and Robbie X. I've got Suzuki Goon because I know who they are. Then we've got LIJ's Sonata and Hiromu Takahashi versus Northwest Strong, which is Ethan Allen and Luke Jacob. I don't know who they are, so I'm going LIJ. Then we've got Jazzy Cabot versus Ava White in a first round match for the IWGP Women's Championship Tournament. I'm going Jazzy Cabot because I know who that is. Then we've got a 10-man tag. It's FTR, Shota Umino, Gabe Kidd, and Ricky Knight Jr. versus United Empire's Will Ospreay, Great O'Khan, Aussie Open, and Gideon Gray. I mean, FTR could win that, obviously, but I think the smart money is on the United Empire. I think that Ospreay, he's the US champion, so he could always use a win. Aussie Open just lost, so I think this will help them stay credible if they win this. And yeah, I mean, the other team, FTR's team, has a whole bunch of jobbers on it as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah. Moving on, we've got Hiroshi Tanahashi and the Gorillas of Destiny, which is Tama Tonga and Hikuleo, versus Bullet Club's Jay White, Carl Anderson, and Doc Gallows. I think that maybe we'll go with Bullet Club this time. I could definitely see Tama picking up another win just so that, you know, it sort of cements him as going for the belt. But I think that you probably wouldn't have Jay lose twice in 2 nights. Also, it's the Good Brothers. They've recently returned to Japan, so I think maybe give them a win. Then we've got Kazuchika Okada versus Bad Dude Tito, which, now this is why I said TMDK to win night 1, because Bad Dude Tito ain't winning this match. Okada is. So to make him look any bit credible to fight Okada, have him win the tag match. Next up is Tomohiro Ishii versus Jonah, which Jonah, I think they want to make him a big monster heel. So have Jonah win this one too. Then we've got Tetsuya Naito, Zack Sabre Jr. to main event. And 50-51 here. I do not know who is going to win. Every time I come up with an idea, I just sort of can explain it away for the other one winning. It's really 50-50. I've thought about it a bit, and yeah, every time I think up a reason why one would win, it's, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that Naito could just always win, because Naito, Zack Sabre Jr. could win, because I'm pretty sure he has beaten Naito quite a few times. At least quite a few more times than Naito's beaten him. Yeah, and I think that they seem to be pushing Sabre Jr. a bit more recently. So he could wind up being a credible threat for the world title, maybe. Definitely beating Naito would help that. So, yeah, I could definitely see Sabre doing that, which is why I'm going to pick Sabre, because I think that maybe they're going to try and push him up the card a lot more. Credible singles wrestler. It's Zack. Yeah, I think that's what they'll do. Maybe. But then again, I could always talk myself out and go for Naito, because I think that maybe they'll give it to Naito just because then it sort of evens up their win-losses against each other. I don't know. It's very hard. Said Zack. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Will I stick with Zack? I'm going to give myself 10 seconds to think about it, and then I will answer it. Yeah. It's hard. It's very hard. Very, very hard. And I think the 10 seconds is up, so I'm going to say Zack. No reason behind it, because it's 50-50. I could just change my mind. But, yeah, I'm going Zack. Hopefully Zack wins. Let's go Zack. However, that has been it for the New Japan Pro Wrestling Royal Quest II predictions. I am your Indie and Predictions Champion, Slim, joined by nobody, because, like I said when we started, Seth's an idiot and Joe's a horse's ass, so neither of them wanted to show up. But yeah, that's been it. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, follow the Facebook, Twitter and Twitch, links are in the description. Let me know your predictions in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to comment where is that horse's ass, so that Joe knows he's a horse's ass, because he's a horse's ass. But yeah, other than that though, thanks for watching, goodbye and good night.